Believe me when I tell you that this deck is the Wait, what the hell? Okay, this deck is the Okay, fine. This deck is the Oh, come on. So the reason that we censored ourselves in that little intro is because you're technically not allowed to be swearing in the first couple seconds of a video. Otherwise, there's a possibility of it getting demonetized. So I hope you guys enjoy that little skit. But I also wanted to say thank you guys for helping us reach 18K. Oh, lordy. Okay, we're already almost at 18K plus an extra 100. So I'm going to use this opportunity to say if we can get 19K before the mini set comes out, I'm going to be giving away yet another mini set. Since we hit the 18K, we're already giving away one mini set, but if we can get 19K, we are giving away 2 mini sets, but I'm going to go ahead and raise the stakes even higher. If we can reach 20K before the mini set officially comes out, I'm going to be giving away 5 mini set bundles. So go ahead and hit that sub button. In the words of Zeddy, make me go broke. You want to know something about being broke in Hearthstone? There are some really interesting decks right now. Like, I really wouldn't recommend anybody being broke. Okay, that was a bad transition. Whatever, I don't care. This deck, honest to God, is the stone cold if you know what you are doing with it. This is going to be the hardest deck that I have ever suggested in this particular meta, because this is just, I don't even know where to begin explaining this deck outside of I am trying to learn it, I am doing my best, but as of right now, there is debatably only 3 players in the entire world that know what they're doing with this deck. So if you want a challenging Hearthstone deck, if you want a deck that is going to force you to become a better player, let me go ahead and show you what I would recommend the most right now, Shit Rogue. Okay, I wish this thing had a better name. So the whole point of this deck is that you are doing a lot of different things very quickly. So just to simply explain this deck, the whole point of this list is to draw all of your minions so that way you have the Scoundrel as a 1-mana 1/1 in your hand. You have Sonya and the cover artist, plus a combination of different 1-mana cards such as Valera's Gift, Stick Up, or even like Break Dances. Now, this is a combo that is very flexible, but you have to know exactly how the flexibility of this combo works in order to utilize it. So essentially, you are trying to draw out your deck as quickly as possible, and you want to play a 1-mana Scoundrel into 1-mana Sonya, Shadow Step the 1/1 Scoundrel so that way you can play it for 0, play that, discount cover artist to a 1-mana card, you play it as a Sonya, you put it on the Sonya, Sonya reads cover artist as a second Sonya, so you get a third 0-mana Sonya that you get to play immediately, and if you have Valera's Gift, for example, then you have a gigantic weapon that is ready, or if you have Breakdance that you need to play, then all of these cards are going to become 0 mana to where you can Breakdance a bunch of the Sonyas and even the 1-mana 1/1. Again, this is very, very complicated, but there's a couple of different win conditions you need to be aware of if you are going to play a deck like this. So the 3 win conditions that I'm going to go over before I show you guys some other resources to get better at this deck, there are 3 different win conditions that I would highly recommend to master if you're going to play a deck like this. And the very first one has to do with Zilliax. The reason that we are running the ticking module and the perfect module is that this is your comeback card. In order to bridge the combo, so to speak, there are going to be some turns that you're going to have to create a 1-mana Zilliax, and that is doable by 9 minions being on the field, or if there are 6 minions and you had just played your 1-mana 1/1 Scoundrel, then Zilliax becomes 1 mana, you can play him immediately, and then you'll get the extra copies of the Zilliax based on how many copies of the Sonya that you have. So knowing the board count and knowing how to get your Zilliax to 1 to get multiple Zilliaxes is going to be the main way that you fight decks like Aggro Hunter and like Paladin, for example, because you now have a real way of taking them off the board, building up your own gigantic board, and then having the lifesteal from the Zilliax essentially bring you back, and you don't have to worry about being bursted. So that is one way that you can win. The other way that you can win is by obviously doing the Valera's Gift combo. We've already showcased this a little bit, but essentially you play a bunch of Valera's Gifts into a bunch of deadly poisons. The Sonya doubles, triples, quadruples them depending on how many Sonyas that you have, and you have a lot of damage coming your way. So that is the most flashy way of being able to set up the combo. But one thing that has recently come up is exactly 1 copy of Stick Up. And really, when you think about it, there's only 1 card you really want to hit from this, and it is the Priest card, actually. Hitting The Glowstone Gyreworm is exactly like hitting some of the other cards that cost 4 mana, because you can play the 1/1 Scoundrel, turn this into a 1 mana card, play it. If you've got 3 Sonyas on the field, you are getting 3 more of these worms. So depending on how you can use your break dances to trade into the board, you might be able to create an actual OTK from the random stick up. And because stick up is 1 mana, it does make sense why this is in the deck, because you can get multiple discoveries with the Sonya. Sometimes you got to find like a random out, like healing with like a rehydrate, dehydrate being able to remove board, heat wave being able to clear a board. Sometimes you're just gonna have to play a random stick up and hope for the best. So it feels really good in this deck as a one of. And I know that I was suggesting the Forge package in the previous video. Don't do the Forge package. Just don't do this package. It's really bad. It does not help complement the deck and what it's trying to do. If anything, it just slows it down and gives you more actions to do that are not actually winning the game. So I would not recommend it. But yeah, those are going to be your 3 main win conditions. Scamming with stick up, playing a bunch of deadly poisons with Valera's Gift, or doing a bunch of Zilliax and just pressuring onto the board. And there's going to be plenty of game clips coming up ahead. But with a deck like this, I want to give you guys as much information as possible, because this is a deck that really forces you to do your homework, so to speak. And one person's stream that I would recommend is TicTac, but as of right now, he seems to be taking a break or something. I don't know. But the point is, this is one of the 3 players that I would recommend checking out if you are really trying to get better at this deck. And the reason why I am showcasing him in particular is because he made a tweet, essentially making a guide talking about this deck in extremely great detail. And I don't want to read this, because I want you guys to utilize this, and to, you know, if you want to use this, you have the resource for it. But this goes through the specific maths, the game plans, the mulligans, for example. We'll talk about the mulligans, so that way you guys are familiar with what to keep. But this really does go into great detail, and this is probably more valuable than anything that I can possibly say about the deck. TicTac has put in more than 100 games with this deck, has above a 50%, and if you have above a 50% with this deck in particular, you are legitimately one of the best Hearthstone players in the world. I am not saying that lightly. If anyone in this who's watching this video, if anyone who is watching this video takes shit rogue and manages to climb like more than 25 games with above a 50% win rate, you are legitimately playing the hardest deck and winning with it. So this is the reason why I love decks like this. Like the challenge, the imagine knowing for a fact that you are one of the best Hearthstone players in the world because you simply know how to play one deck. This is why I love APM decks and why I love challenging archetypes, because the skill ceiling of this deck really does make you into a better player. So yeah, check out TicTac's channel, check out his Twitter, his YouTube, his Twitch. I don't know if he's got a YouTube, but he probably does. But regardless, I love that I keep shouting out this guy, because he really is on a whole nother level when it comes to Hearthstone players. So in the mulligan, you usually want to keep Fan of Knives against Hunter. You want to keep Mic Drop, especially on the coin, against Warrior. Against Warlock, you want to keep Deafen in order to kill the 3/3, which is the Baritone Imp. You need something to combo with it, though, so I wouldn't just keep it with nothing else. But the mulligan is pretty tricky with this deck. Those are the specifics. Over 200 games, I'm still not 100% about every card, but I'll keep it pretty general so you can adapt it. Cards that I would keep regardless of the matchup are Quick Pick at least once to get that draw weapon. You have Mic Drop on the play, which means not on the coin. Elven Minstrel on the coin, and you always want to keep Dig for Treasure because you want to draw those minions. So those are going to be the absolute best cards to keep in this deck. But again, this is the hardest deck to play. It's probably one of the most challenging decks, and in that sense, in my opinion, a very fun deck to play. But if you are trying to play this deck with no games and you immediately play it on ladder, it's not my fault if you lose. All right. I've warned you. I've given you plenty of advice. I've given you plenty of things to check it out. If you are somebody that just goes into a video and just copies the deck code, doesn't even check out the mulligan, if you happen to go 0-20 with this deck, I'm sorry, but that's your own damn fault. But seriously, guys, thank you again for helping us reach 18K, and hopefully we can make 20K happen before the mini set comes out, so that way we can give away 5 mini sets total. That's right, the big 5. I don't know what the big 5 is in this situation, but you know, 5 big feels like it'll work. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro. Like, favorite, subscribe, Patreon, yay, cool. I'm gonna be shut up now. Here is the most interesting, most amazing, most oh my god, what the fuck deck is happening in Hearthstone right now. Shit Rogue. This deck actually is as difficult, if not as more difficult than Board Priest.
I'm not toying around here.
Watch.
Never gear shift. Video request? What video request? In all honesty, I don't want to look at video requests right now. I want to learn this deck. It's really frustrating me that I can't figure out this deck. Just never fan. Almost never Sonya first. It's 1, then Sonya. 1, then Sonya, then step 1-1, replay it, cover out a Sonya. But isn't that's exactly what I did? And then the Sonya, and then the Zilliax was like 0, wasn't it? Okay, so I did that correctly, but I didn't do the sequencing of the order correctly in order to play the Zilliax. Okay. So that's what we did wrong. We just have to squeeze in the Zilliax turn, and then we're coming back.
Here we go.
Mech Rogue?
Here we go.
Is this actually Mech Rogue? I'm never playing Fan here. I feel like I might need this for, do I think Excavation version is best? For Rogue, technically yes, but this deck's skill ceiling is insane. And then you break dance and then trade and make the trade so that Zillia's won. Okay. God, that's a lot. That's a lot to process, but I understand. Theoretically. So Tarslick Fan, get rid of this. Sucks that he got this early, but it is what it is. I feel like I'm literally getting like Omega high rolled most of my games. Pirate. Damn it. Yeah, so okay, so when Zillia's 5, play the 1 mana pirate. That makes sense because you're discounting it by 4. Because like that's what keeps confusing me about it. Is that the only way to get the 1 mana Zilliax is with the pirate. Now that I know that part of the equation, I can piece this together a bit. The instance of Rogue Miracle Scams. Yeah. I was about to be like, this isn't that much of a Miracle deck, but yeah, it is. It kind of is. At least, it doesn't feel like, you know, Gadget Miracle. Whenever I think of Miracle, I think Gadget Sand. It's coins too.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Guess we didn't need to play the prep. Maybe it was good that I did for hand space reasons. Because I could do this into this. We get the cover artist. Gadgetzin Miracle, I think I could just look that up on YouTube and find it fairly easy. Oh no, okay, Gadgetzin Auctioneer Miracle Rogue was one of the first iterations of like the most powerful rogue deck in early Hearthstone. And it was literally a deck that you would draw out your entire deck because Gadgetzin would have, you know, synergy with spells. And you would just have preps into damage into preps and all this kind of madness. It was a disgusting deck. And you could also play Gadget into Conceal. So it was stealthed and your opponent couldn't deal with it. Also, what the hell? I just played my Deafen.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
So this is where we have to set up the Zilliax or the Zilliax turn, right? All right. So this would be the turn where we would do this turn, right? So 1 mana into 1 mana into Shadow Step 1 mana. Or do we ever consider breakdancing this instead because we get extra scoundrels? No, because we want the multiple Zonias. So 1 mana into this, into Shadow Step 1 mana, into this, get the Sonya. Breakdance the 1/1 with the Sonyas. Play this Zilliax, get extra copies of Zilliax. Shadow Step the Sonyas. As long as I don't fuck up the mana count, the mana counting, that is the order, right? I don't think it's lethal. It's definitely not lethal because we don't have all the gifts that we can do here. So it's 1 mana Scoundrel. Into Sonya for 1 mana. Into Shadow Step the 1/1. Or hold on a minute. Now we just play the Zilliax instead, right?
Now this is treasure. This one's a tribute.
How long can you hold your breath? How long can you hold your breath? I'll you soon.
But how do I play this the Zilliax for 1? I can't. But I don't need to. Because now we just have lethal going into the next turn. I think I fucked up somewhere. I feel like I have to save one breakdance because of the scoundrel. Yeah, I know. I'm so close to figuring it out. I'm gonna check the TicTac VOD after this and see if I can figure it out. You could go double breakdance first, and then trade the 5/5 to make the Zilliax 5 mana, then play the 1/1 again. Oh my god. Double breakdance first, trade the 5/5s. Okay. Okay. We're so... See, this is... I honestly should be doing this against a friend right now. I should be doing this against a friend, but I need to I need to do this in order to prove how hard this deck is to learn. It's strictly for YouTube. Because once I have a 3-game win streak, we've successfully learned this deck. But we have to not fuck up during those games. Okay, so 1 mana Sonya, Shadow Step, play 1 mana. Oh my god, I got the Shadow Step. Wait, this is over.
Now this is treasure.
How long can you hold your
Wait.
Now this is
How
treasure.
long can you hold your How long can you hold your
Is this enough? As long as the APM is there, we're fine. Whew. All right. A little sloppy, but we got there. A little sloppy, but we got there. So 3 Sonyas with 1 gift is 33. Okay. All right. We're learning. Turning off the music. React screen. What the hell's going on here? Okay, so you play Scoundrel into Sonya, and then Shadow Steps the Scoundrel.
Okay, he's already.
So that way we can play the 1 mana into the cover artist. So that happens every single time. So when this happens, Zilliax becomes 4 mana. So yeah, you always play the 0 mana Sonya. You break dance the 1/1. Because you need the 1/1, and it'll now cost 1 mana, so you get extra copies of it. But you also have extra copies of Breakdance here. So when this happens, what do you do afterwards? So what is the play here? So we have a 3 mana Zilliax with. So from here we would Breakdance the 3/3, Breakdance one of the Sonyas. See, like this is where I need to figure this out. All right, go ahead and put it in chat, but I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm looking with my mind. So we breakdance the 3/3, trade the 1/1 and the 3/3, play the 1/1, but then we have a bunch more cards added to our hand, so we don't have a bunch more Zilliaxes. So it's just, okay, so no, then it's, okay, so from here, we have 9 cards in hand. If we play a Zilliax, we get 2 extra Zilliaxes. So we trade the 1/1 into the 5/6, the 4/3 into the 5/6. That puts Zilliax at 5. 1 mana Scoundrel into Zilliax gives us 2 extra Zilliaxes. We play those, and then we breakdance the cards we need to. Now let's see if I'm correct. I am immediately incorrect. So he's going for the 1 mana Scoundrels in hand. Plays another Scoundrel, trades. Ah! Okay, alright. So again, close, but this was a bit of a different line. So it's just, alright, so what is confusing me about this, after seeing that, might have fucked up that turn to be frank, but I got Zilliax down, which is what matters. I mean, I don't feel like you fucked up, because you have an extra, like, Scoundrel now. I feel like the only way that you fucked up here is if hand space is, if you have too much hand space, you know? If there's too many cards clunking up things. So, let me go back to that turn. So, you always played, okay, so you played the 1 mana Scoundrel. The 3 mana discount, Zilliax goes from 2 to -1. Which means, yeah, playing another one, then trading 3 minions. Okay, yeah. So 7, oh dude, like doing this math is complicated to me. Being able to do this so quickly, all right. I think we're getting there. Basically, you want the Scoundrel mini to be the 6th minion on the board to enable the 1 mana Zilliax. Easiest way to remember that. 6 minion on the board with 1 mana Zilliax. So 6 total. Yo, Rise, thank you for the raid, by the way, man. Oh my god, I feel like that raid happened like 10 minutes ago. We've done so much math, we've aged ourselves at least like 10 years. What's going on, Dead Draw? It's great to see you in my chat, by the way. You only watch the finest Hearthstone content, so I'm glad that you're here, dude. One of my Hearthstone idols, not gonna lie. Alright. Pretty good, though. So we got hero power into this. We can backstab this.
Any problem?
Because we gotta play for HP against Paladin. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm trying to break my brain today. I woke up in the mood to just play good Hearthstone. And I've seen a lot of good Hearthstone with this deck. Alright, so we hero power, we knock this out. I don't care about the mic drop attacks. Could prep the volume up on turn 1. Yeah, I could.
The light dims.
But I feel like I could wait for a turn like that to be good. And honestly, I might need to use prep for like a Fan of Knives or something, right? I don't think we're ever coining up the Minstrel here. We could prep the mic drop, but that feels kind of bad. Yo, Vuck coming in with the tier 1 to the Cho! Cho, welcome to the Horde.
I wonder.
You have been recruited against your will. You must fight for us now. The new scam, amazing. It is very much a new scam, but it takes a lot of work to make this scam win the game. So prep the mic drop. Draw 2.
Many options.
If I don't hit exactly like Fan of Knives, that's not good. We're never coining the Minstrel. Or are we coining the Minstrel? What if it's just attack, hero power, prep the mic drop?
Choose soon.
That feels so bad.
Well met.
Here we go.
This is a good situation, right? Oh, I'm still on the React screen. Oh, thank you. Ah, hi. Okay, thank you for that.
The light dims, but we fight.
If I coin Minstrel, you have more outs next turn? I don't know about that. Prep, Fan. Kind of wish I had a backstab to get rid of this, but... Is it ever coin Scoundrel into the Fan of Knives?
Choose soon.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
There might have been an argument to coin the 5 into the Fan. That might have been the best play there. Because then I could play 1 mana into the Elven Minstrel or something. Shadow Step the 1 mana back. And then I'd have like potential Zilliax turns, I think. But as long as I'm alive for 2 more turns, I think I'm okay. So if he doesn't play Aura this turn, are people playing 2 Minstrels now? Is this not the correct list? Wait a minute, what? I thought it was always double Minstrel because you just wanted the consistency of having the Minstrel. Is this not the list people are playing? If there's a different list, then someone please send it to me. Oh my lord.
One dose solves any problem.
Have I really been playing the bad version the entire time? I always thought like you just need this for consistency. Oh, 1 Minstrel, 1 stick up? Ah, that would make sense. Wasn't throwing the combo consistently, but Pocket uses 1. How do these people play Hearthstone? Unlike us mere mortals. 4, 6, 9. I'm not dead to Aura. So as long as I survive this next turn, we're fine. Do you have to save the stick up for the Sonya combos, or is it just there for like flexibility? I guess it's a good way of like winning the game if you fucked up the combo, right? But it's just there. Okay. Sometimes you need to find like a paladin destroy a minion card essentially. Sometimes you need that flexibility. Okay, so we're coming back here.
That was a mistake.
Omega easily, but we have to make some trades in order to make this happen. So this into this.
How long can you hold
Shadow step this.
you? Now this
One's a tribute!
How long can you hold your breath? How long can you hold your breath?
So we need 6 minions on the field.
By the holy light.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right. I can just play Zilliax because it's just 1 already. Oh, but I could have coined. All right, whoops. All right. I see the lines now. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you for that call out. Oh my god. I see. I was taking your advice on the 6 minions. I was trying to take your advice on making the 6 minions work. All right. This worked out. Sorry, I confused you. Now, see. This is just the beauty of Hearthstone. Like this is why you can't have absolutes in Hearthstone. Every game is different, and this deck is the epitome of that saying. Because like I was trying to find the 6 minions work, and I literally was smacking me in the face, and that's the difficulty with this deck. You're just not going to be aware of those things you have to do. It just doesn't register in our tiny little brains. Okay, hold on a minute. 8 sticks, but I'm at 30 lives, so. Oh, is that lethal? We still need Shadow Step, right? Why 6 minions? Because if you have 6 minions on the field when you play the Scoundrel, the Zilliax will cost 1. So that way you make copies with the Sonya. Lethal, you have gear shift? What do you mean it's lethal with gear shift? I don't understand what that means. But I guess I should just trust you then. Wait, why did I do this? Why the hell did I do this? Why did I listen to you? Wait, why did I listen to you? Why did I actually listen to you? Oh no, I fucked up. I mega fucked up here, bro. I need Shadow Step or Breakdance because I need this minion back. I'm panicking. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh, I hate myself. I hate everything. I hate myself so much. What if he doesn't kill the 1/1? Hold on. What if he doesn't kill the 1/1? What if he doesn't kill the 1/1? Oh my god. Why did I... Guys, you can't just type lethal in my chat. You literally can't just type lethal in my chat. That happens when you type lethal in my chat. Gear shift Sonya turns are one of the harder things to do. I need to see that in action. When does the high IQ part of the stream start? When we turn off the stream and we raid somebody else. But you had gear shift? Bro, I don't know what that means. It's theoretically maybe, but I don't have the knowledge in order to do that. I am very basic baby brain with this deck, but it turns out it's absolutely fine. Turns out it's actually just fine.
Glorious loot!
Okay, I still got it.
Now this
How
is
long
fresh.
can you hold you? How long can you hold you?
Whack it, dog! Now this
How long can you hold you? How long can you hold you?
Oh my god, I have too many
How
Sonyas.
long can you hold you?
I have way too many Sonyas, oh my god. Ah!
Gasp for air.
Wait, they deal damage. Wait a minute.
Too soon.
Oh my god. This is so dumb. This is so dumb, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Here we go.
I should have saved some of the Sonyas. More than 3. Yeah, I gotta get used to fucking up with the Sonyas like this. But at the same time, I've got bored, right? He's already played a prismatic beam. He's never gonna have the second prismatic beam, obviously. Obviously, he never has the second prismatic beam. Dude, most of these minions are sticking around. Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be a stupid, dumb amount of damage. I don't even know how I can make the hand space in order to theoretically make this work. Ice trap, lol. Just gotta, I literally have to do this for hand space. Can't get too lost in the sauce though.
How long can you hold
Yeah, we just gotta do it. This is such a ridiculous amount of damage. Gotta play around that ice barrier, right? Imagine if we just had all the time in the world. What is the theoretical amount of damage here?
Gasp for air, for air. Gasp for air. Here we go.
Oh, this damage, dude! This deck is Hearthstone on crack! They have dead draws? Yeah, but they're your combo pieces. Your combo pieces are gonna be your dead draws until you use them.
One dose solves any problem.
Danu coming in with a song request? You want to listen to Glimpse of Us by Joji? Are you trying to depress us all? I'll gladly play it because Joji is beautiful. But you realize what you've done, right?
Here we go.
Virtuoso. Haven't been here in a couple of days. Have I tried Insanity Warlock recently? I actually hit Legend with it yesterday. There will be a video on YouTube very soon about it, but I've been talking about it a lot on Twitter.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't want a fan here. If he plays the 3/3s, I'm gonna feel bad for playing fan, but at the same time, it's like, even with Tarslick, I don't kill 3/3s. Okay, so he doesn't have the 3/3s. That's really good for me. Really gotta find the Scoundrel. Scoundrel top deck would actually be the best draw.
Here we go.
I switched to double Defile, no sketch. It farms Hunter and Paladin. Yeah, I put Defile in my deck too. I recently put Defile in the deck.
Mere act.
I've gone 6-2 with the Defile list so far, and that's the next deck I want to play after this, because we're going to play a deck I understand for a bit, and then we'll go into the Owl Druid for the last part of the stream.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Here we sit.
I swapped out a Tentacle. I took out a Tentacle. One Tentacle feels fine, but taking them both out feels kind of eh. Because against like Rogue, for example, it could be very important. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, I just have a Zilliax turn now. Wait, no, I don't, because oh, wait. 5, play this for 1.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
How long can you hold you?
Kind of have to do it this way. And now I actually might have the mana to,
Choose soon.
Am I ever supposed to Shadow Step the Zilliax? I feel like I am. But then I can't Shadow Step Scoundrel. I might be able to win with multiple stick-ups. I want the File Sludge on the Wheel Synergy. We took out Cult Neophytes for Sludge Warlock. We took out Cult Neophytes and we put in, oh, am I just dead? No, I'm alive. I need the Valyria gift off the top. So now I have to scam with Stick Up.
How long can you hold you?
This one's a tribute.
How long can you hold you? How long can you hold you?
Now this is treasure.
Choose soon.
All right, Stick Up. Wow. Was there actually a way to just like potentially just kill him? Just kill him with these guys? I was in survival mode. Crescendo could still like destroy my wills and dreams though. Isn't this just lethal though? Yeah, I feel like the board space and the hand space gets so it becomes so easy for it just to fail.
My hand is too full.
He's out of crescendos.
How long can you hold you?
Now this is treasure. Now this is treasure.
Winnable? Didn't play Fizzle, you're out of removal, bro.
Is upon us.
$13, 16, 16, 17, 17. I'm 2 damage off. A Valyr's Gift could do it, but I would need to finale this for the damage. But then again, if I have this... Wait a minute, Tarslick does go face. Oh my god, it's enough.
This time.
Stick up. That's the first game I tested with stick up. It's 100% correct. Let's see. Don't keep any of this. Probably keep this and just coin it. I gotta win this game so that way I got the 75%. Then I can easily post this deck as bait. Nothing like a 75%, right? Some people go bonkers with the new rogue deck, though. I mean, yeah, it's a deck that has a high skill ceiling. That's why they go bonkers with it, because the deck has lots of avenues of seeing play. And we kind of had a few crazy games with it today, actually. And I will make a video about it. But I'm definitely going to make the caveat where it's like, bro, if you want to play this deck, you need to be patient. Dropped it on mobile so you can insta-ban when my message is 15 seconds later. It's fine, man. Just there's your warning. Alright, really good start. Lots of card draw. I low-key could probably just get rid of the Defile in this matchup. I went through this like 2 months back. Yeah, bro, it is what it is, like I said. Like, I'm pretty much over it. But it just sucks that it happened. Like, I didn't ask for any of it. Like, I didn't work to make it happen, and then the moment I started caring, it just didn't work. It's just unfortunate. So I can play the Conductor, get a bunch of 3/3s. That just wins against Rogue, right? This is the Rogue deck. And this is like the best way of beating the Rogue deck. Get him.
Is upon us. Job done.
So unless you have literally Tarslick into Fan, we're fine. Maybe like Tarslick, Fan with like backstabs or something. But if he's starting with this, I feel like his options are very limited. If he plays more for board, I could still do things with like Trolley Problem, but I maybe will miss the Defile. Probably they just throw out the Defile so I can discard the Furnace Fuel though. Snake Warlock too slow against Warrior, so it did work as a Dust Assassination again when you were gushing over how hard the deck countered Warrior. I said it could be the counter. I didn't say it was the counter. All right, when I made the video, I was very clear about that. And then more data came in after I broke the meta with it. And yeah. Now we're here where we are now. There should be like a disclaimer on every single one of my videos nowadays. Craft with caution. Why mention it again, man? Why mention what? Oh, let's see. Don't worry about it, dude. I literally am not even reading it. It's Hearthstone now. It's always Hearthstone. We easily just win. I mean, he needs the Tarslick. Without Tarslick, it doesn't matter. The Tarslick would make me upset than any other comment. He's fishing. Did he get it? Oh, he got it. Oh, he did it. Dang it. Where's my fatigue at? 4?
I'm a fan of this.
Job's done.
So if we find Crescendo, it's over. Because we have Crescendo into Trog, just end the game. Oh, fuck. Does that find healing? More healing for the Rogue. He really got the Glowstone? Oh my god! Unbelievable, man. Oh, that's the problem.
Now this is treasure.
Wait, he's tempoing this?
How long can you hold your... I know all the steps.
He's setting up the combo.
Now this is treasure.
I can't believe how much this card is bringing him back. Oh, this is so illegal. Bro, wait a minute. He just has it. This is just fucking lethal. All because Crescendo's bottom 4?
Now this is treasure.
Time's ticking.
Unbelievable. Wow. Like wow. Wow. Like I lost that game because of bullshit situations of like my crescendo, my AoE being at the bottom. If I hit that, the minion wasn't surviving. But holy crap, that's impressive. Like that's actually that's wow. Yeah, man, clip that. I need that in the road video because that's the reason to play this deck. That's the potential. That is the Hearthstone carrot trying to be like, hey, you want to get better at the game? Then why aren't you playing the deck that has a high skill ceiling that makes you a better player? If you're playing Highlander Warrior, you're robbing yourself the opportunity of being able to play a deck like this that makes you a better player. That guy is top 100 for a reason, exactly, man. Because he's good at the game. He's not playing Highlander Warrior. Learn from this guy.